I'm here, y'all. We about to get into CNN real fast. Well, not real fast. We're gonna go in depth here. This might go for a minute. We're gonna sit and I'm not gonna sit. You're gonna sit. I'm gonna engage via this video into this conversation. And I mean, listen to me. I am not an Uncle Tom. I grew up in the hood. I mean, I got very few white friends. I got nothing against white people, but I mean, that's just the neighborhood I live. Don't have a lot of them around. But I am neutral all day long, and I keep it 100 down the middle. All right, but I mean, I think I might have a little bit of black fatigue. Honestly, I mean, I'm gonna be real, yeah. But we gonna watch the video and we gonna see what it do. I'm gonna try not to butt in too much, but if they start tripping, I'm gonna have to pause them and jump in. Here we go.
Good evening. I'm Abby Phillip in New York. Last week on this show, a guest shocked the table by arguing in part that slavery in America can't just be blamed on one race, and that museums put too much focus on the role of white people who participated in that terrible institution. And now tonight, that same argument is being pushed by the President of the United States. Donald Trump says that one of the reasons for his crackdown on Smithsonian museums is, quote, everything discussed is how bad slavery was. What we try to do on this program is create a platform for discussion and debate that reflects the very real differences that exist
Wait a second. Hold on. Let me go back for a second. Let me hear exactly what she said. She said a couple of interesting things, but I want to make sure that I'm hearing her correctly. So let's listen one more time.
Tonight, that same argument is being pushed by the President of the United States.
Hold on, I didn't go far enough back. Here we go.
America can't just be blamed on one race, and that museums put too much focus on the role of white people who participated in that terrible institution. And now tonight, that same argument is being pushed by the President of the United States.
Pause. Right there. Okay. The statement was made that slavery can't be blamed completely on one race. And that's an interesting statement. But okay, I mean, yeah, they had black slave owners, and I mean, typically when the Europeans went to Africa, they purchased their slaves from Africans. So there's dirt on both hands. I mean that argument I'll give it. It holds some water, but let's just see where they're going. Let's see where Trump's going with this, with what he's trying to do with the. Is it the Civil Rights Museum? What is it? I haven't even paid enough attention. Trying to pay it. I really ignore racial issues. Race is it's an artificial construct. I mean, tribalism is really what we're talking about, and tribalism will be the death of us all if we stick to it. But we're gonna go back and let's hear what the president has to say.
States. Donald Trump says that one of the reasons for his crackdown on Smithsonian museums is, quote, everything discussed is how bad slavery was. What we try to do on this program is create a platform for discussion and debate that reflects the very real differences that exist in this country. It's what echo chambers in our society fail to do, frankly.
I'm going to stop her again. Hold on. I'm going to stop again. I'm going to go back. We're going to digest what Trump said. Then we're going to move on. Might take a while, but see, when you're watching the news, it goes so fast and they say so many things so quickly that you digest that you don't even break down what it is that they're saying. All right. Before they moved on to the next topic. Okay. So let's break down. Basically, what I heard her say is that Trump is complaining that I'm still not sure which museum they're saying it is, but but all they talk about is the bad in slavery, and that's kind of crazy because I'm waiting to hear about the good from slavery. I guess other than building this country, which is what a lot of black people talk about all the time, is that they built this country. But we'll get into that later. Let me just listen to the Trump thing one more time, and then we're gonna play it on through. Okay, it's not gonna be all night, but it might be all night. This is your one.
Is how bad slavery was. What we try to do on this program is create a platform for discussion and debate. Debate that reflects the very real differences that exist in this country. It's what echo chambers in our society fail to do, frankly. But on this topic, it's important to say objectively, slavery.
Okay, time out. Before she goes into what she's talking about, she said that they're an echo chamber for different voices to talk. That means be heard and listen, you know, with respect, dignity, and all of that. That's what she said. Okay, we'll keep going.
Slavery was indeed bad. It was evil, the nation's original sin. And it is impossible to understand the true history of this country without fully grappling with slavery's impact. Simply because of their birthplace and the color of their skin, the body.
I'm just impacted what she said. I don't agree that they should be taking teaching about slavery out of schools. I mean, yeah, it's part of history. They should teach it as part of history, but they need to teach it in perspective. I mean, that's really give and take of both sides. I'm going to take it back a second and then let it play. All right. Here we go.
Original sin. And it is impossible to understand the true history of this country without fully grappling with slavery's impact. Simply because of their birthplace and the color of their skin, the bodies and spirits of black men, women, and children were exploited for profit and power. They were forced onto ships, bound by.
Okay, yada yada yada. We know what happened. No disrespect. I mean, I'm even worse with the Jews talking about the Holocaust. Okay, we know we. I mean, we don't need the emotional talk in order to make us believe that you have the right point in the debate that's about to come up. We all know what the history is. The truth is, if I mean, you look like you're making, $150,000 a year. I believe that you've reached the dream, and for you to be still so up and raged, I mean, it's really misplaced energy. Not that I mean the movement, the struggle for equality. I mean, needed rich people, a long time ago. But I mean, let's be honest. We all know that what keeps us back the most is us. But from an enlightened perspective, I mean, I say that in practical every day. But the truth is, the system is so screwed up that it's screwing with everybody. I mean, it's not just singling out black people. I mean, white people getting it too. They all getting it. Why you think all them immigrants trying to come here? Because their countries are falling apart. I mean, there's a real issue out there that nobody wants to deal with, and we all want to point the finger. I mean, they'll have blacks and whites fighting as if we're the problem when there is an emergency. People are trying to get on the ark and there's not enough room, and now they fighting for who belongs. Real talk. I'm just trying to keep it real with the people because they're not going to tell you it's World War III. They're not going to tell you that COVID was a part of a biological warfare. They're not going to tell you that all of these hacks into Sony and into I mean, everything, I mean, it's crazy. That's the cyber warfare. They're not gonna tell you that. I mean, I'm not gonna name names. I can name whatever I want. I don't have any censorship. YouTube done kicked me out. I've been banned so many times. That's the only reason that this is a new channel now. I mean, I've had my channels knocked down so many times that I've got 12 ready to go when they knock this one down. They know they can't stop me. I'm like a virus. Hello, I'm Troy, Prime Minister of the Milky Way. Mr. Lucky 69. I do what I want, man. You do what you can. We're gonna let this woman continue talking, cause I got a feeling she gonna piss me off as we get in here. Cause I'm all with Black Power. I was part of making a BLM in the beginning, before the lesbian sexuals. What I call them, lesbian sexuals. Hey, no, ain't no funny shit. I'm what you call neutral. That's right. I'm neutral. I support your rights to the same rights that I have, flat out. But you don't have the right to tell me what I gotta think. But anyway, I get to drifting. But we're gonna go back to this. Woo!
Shackles and collars that ripped off their skin. One older man described it as iron entering our souls. Some chose to jump into the waters infested with sharks rather than feel that iron. Now, once they arrived on this very soil, they were forced to work by way of the whip, despite being starved, sleep-deprived, threatened, tortured, physically and psychologically. They were auctioned off, humiliated, fearful, and separated from their families and their children. Black women and girls were raped and sexually assaulted. Many were brutally murdered and mutilated. Now, this endured for decades, centuries, and even in the places where slavery was not legal, institutions from our banks to universities were built on enslaved labor in both the North and in the South.
Okay, now you're gonna talk
and
about
for many
Jim
of the
Crow.
white Americans
You
who
know
did
what
not
year that
personally own
ended?
slaves,
I
they
mean, when
benefited
was the
from a
Civil
caste
Rights
system that
Movement?
concentrated wealth
Okay,
and political power in their hands.
Stop it.
So, when we acknowledge the
Stop
existence
it.
of black people who operated
Yes,
George Washington's Mount
you
Vernon
teach the history.
or the black
Yes, you
hands
teach
that
the
built the
history.
White House, we are acknowledging
But you
the
don't talk about
existence,
it
the
over and
perseverance,
over and
and the
over
contributions
again. I mean,
of the souls
Jesus.
that white supremacy
I mean, let's
sought
just
to
watch another
erase.
slave movie.
Those
20
people
years a
built
slave.
families, they
Hell, let's
developed a
have 50
culture,
years slave.
they were the
If you
keepers
can't
of the
get
faith,
it out,
cultivators of community.
Hold on. Cut,
And they
cut,
are the ones,
hold up,
they are the
cut.
ones who deserve credit.
Wait a minute. I need some perfection. Listen to me. How, if all you want to talk about is racism, how you ever move past it? If you want to claim that every bad thing that happens in your life is because of racism, how do you take accountability when the bad things happen because you were in a bad place with bad people doing bad things yourself? Let's keep it 100. Black men are the biggest killer of black men in this country. Let's keep it up, man. I need to pause her ass out. Oh, there we go. Look. Black Lives Matter would have served itself better had it stuck to police reform without making it a racial issue. It could have absolutely used black men on the forefront, but it needed to acknowledge that the police were out of control on everybody. And they still are to some extent, but they chilled out a whole lot. That's why Trump got to bring the damn military in now, because half the police won't do their job because they're scared of getting sued. But, excuse me, I digress. We're going to go back to this, honestly, stations like CNN and these hosts that they have, they really set black people back because they make them lean on a crutch rather than fight forward. We need to pull together and we need the best of everybody. But for black folks to always believe that they need a special situation and a special consideration, listen, if you fly in my plane, I damn sure want the best. And if a black dude couldn't test to be the best, I don't want a black dude in there. Period. Period. Now, if he did, then I would like him to have the chance to compete for the job, but not to automatically have the job because he's black over 4 people who may have tested higher than him. I mean, keep it 100. It's about fairness. All right? Equality. And you know something about the word nigga? Y'all need to make up your mind. Either you gonna stop saying nigga or you gonna leave other folks alone when they say nigga, whether they Mexican, black, white, whatever. I mean, you call them all types of crackers and stuff all the time, and ain't nobody said nothing to you. They don't say nothing to you when you call a white boy. You know what I'm saying? They laugh with you. Let's keep it 100, man. Do unto others the way you'd had them do unto you. You believe in the Bible, right? I mean, hey, let's get back to the action because you know I go off.
For forcing America to rid itself of the stain of slavery. Now, all of this
Okay.
information, these stories are from the Smithsonian's African American History Museum. And I share this not as a lecture for you, but as a lesson. America, the superpower, is largely possible only because of the superpowers of people who went lifetimes without the same rights of generations who were boosted from their backs. True history should include everything. Yes, the evils and the horrors too. And
The
museums are
evils
supposed to be
and the
places that
horrors
protect
too.
those
Hold
stories,
on.
the
Pause.
images.
Pause, bitch. Pause. Excuse my French, but I'm in France, man. That's way over there. You see France. But anyway. Hmm. She said you'll see the evils and the horrors. The saying is the evils and the good. It's the good and the evil is what it is. But she can't admit that there was anything good that ever happened in slavery. Now let me tell you some good things that may have happened in slavery. You may have had more black families together than you do right now. You may have had closer relationships between fathers and sons than you do right now. You may have had more of the population of black. I don't know why I'm even talking about black people because it's redundant. I mean, you people that are stuck classifying yourself by a color rather than by a classification of intellect or what you think about or enlightenment, that's what's backwards. I mean, there's way. You got me tripping. We're gonna get back to listening to her. She just got me pissed off. And it's my show, so I can do what I want. You can fast forward or you can go to someplace else. But you're not gonna hear the truth nowhere else just like this. Cause this is the real. Alright, we're gonna let her play. I'm gonna sit back and relax for a minute. Alright, play. Alright, gone. Alright, but she's a race hustler. You know what a race hustler is? That's a race hustler. I mean, you know I'm like this. She gonna be mad about slavery until she get more money, and then she gonna get mad again because it ain't enough money. I mean, it's like you talk to some people about reparations, and you got folks that they don't care even if they got reparations. They still don't like white people and want to be mean to white people. They be like, man, you tripping? Chill, just chill. Ain't nobody never put your black ass in no fucking handcuffs other than the police when you broke the law. And if you didn't break the law, they should have apologized. You could sue them. It's all that. I mean, no mistakes happen, but they don't happen to everybody. I happen to know quite a few black men who have never been in handcuffs. Okay, so stop with the bullshit, making excuses. You got to do something for yourself, black man. And I ain't nothing like them Hodge twins. I don't make fun of black people. I don't. I mean, I'm not laughing at the expense of the poor and the ignorant that don't know any better. I'm just on pushing them, trying to know some better. I'm not gonna pretend they right just because they don't understand. It's their job to understand.
The lessons, the very things that inform so much of our current state of our republic, from racism to poverty. No matter how painful, or in the president's words, how horrible the lesson. Now, just listen to one formerly enslaved man describe what slavery is like in his own words.
Why?
You know what I'd rather do?
This is a good video, though.
If I thought that
The
I'd
truth
ever be a
is,
slave again,
what are we gonna do the difference?
I'd take a gun and just end it all right away.
No, I'm gonna listen to him though. I'm gonna
Because
give
you're
him
nothing
his
but a
respect.
dog.
This man used to be a slave. I'm gonna hear him out. I want to hear if he say kill the white people, because I swear, you black people in 2025 are more angry at white people than the folks that just came out of slavery.
Is like in his own words.
You know what I'd rather do? If I thought that I'd ever be a slave again, I'd take a gun and just end it all right away. Because you're nothing but a dog. You're not a thing but a dog.
Hold on.
We are here.
Hold on. We're going to talk about him for a second. You notice he didn't say, I'll take a gun and start killing white people. You notice he didn't say he gonna shoot it out until they kill him. He said he would kill himself. Alright? Because he understood something that a lot of y'all don't necessarily understand. And hold on, we about to do some live edits in this studio real quick. Watch this, boy. I know it's dark, but you can hear me. Give it a second. I'm with you. Hey, somebody turn the lights on. T-Roy's in the building. That's what I'm talking about. Whoop. All right, now back. Like I said, do you know how stupid you look, black man? Walk around with your chest out like you about to tear the country up and cussing at these damn white people when we like 13% of the population. I mean, just by sheer numbers, they'll fuck us up. And the truth is, they got more guns than us. They got more legal guns than us. I mean, it's crazy. I mean, crazy. But anyway, we're going to get back to the show. My bad. I go on a tangent. That's what I do. That's what I do. Here, I'm going to pause it.